Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, and today's video is all about what we packed to travel Colombia.
So we spent over 2 months in Colombia and we want to show you what we packed and what we actually needed, what we didn't need.
Exactly. So, we're going to start with mine first, everything that I've got and I've carried along, and then if you skip forward to this point here, that's going to be the start of what Kasias packed in her backpack.
Because girls, obviously, we need more stuff than it belongs to. So come on.
And yeah, exactly. We're going to show you the big pile of stuff which we took in our backpacks, we carried around for 2 months, which we didn't even touch.
Yes.
So the packing mistakes we made, you'll see all these things, and then hopefully I'll give you an idea of what you need to pack for Colombia and what you do not need to pack. So we're going to start with me first.
Let me move out of the way.
So, starting with my backpack first. I have gone for the Osprey Fairpoint 70, and I love this backpack. It's absolutely brilliant. The best feature, or the main thing about it, is it's got 2 separate parts to it. So you've got the big backpack, which is 57 litres, and you've got this front day pack, which is 13 litres. So I constantly have this day pack with me, and let me show you, it just disconnects like this. So disconnect here. There we go. It disconnects like that. So you've got the main backpack and you've got the day pack. I want to say that this day pack, my whole time traveling Colombia, was never attached to my big backpack. I constantly had this on me every time I went out during the day. It's got, you know, a few things in here which we need along the way, like we carry water around all the time. So let me go through my day pack first, and then I'll unpack the big backpack. Okay, so my day pack. You're probably wondering what this rubbish is in the front. It's not rubbish, it's actually extremely useful. So we constantly have toilet roll in the front here, because, well, you never know, some places don't have toilet roll, some buses, different areas, you might be in a restaurant that don't have toilet roll. It's always handy to have some extra. Most hostels, or nearly every hostel and hotel will have toilet roll, so you can always grab a bit more while you're there. And I've got a plastic bag and a spoon. So I've got the plastic bag in here, like you're in a shop and you're buying stuff, rather than taking another plastic bag every time. We always keep ours here and fill up with that, and then empty it later on, put the plastic bag back in here. And we have the spoon for if we're in like a shop or anything, or if you buy yogurt or something like that, you always have a spoon. It's handy. A lot of the time they do give you spoons, sometimes they don't, so having a spoon, we've got a couple here, is always handy. So let's go inside. So you've got a little front pocket here, and just what I keep in the top is sunglasses, headphones, a few tablets, and power bank. Love this power bank. It's absolutely brilliant. Iniu? I-N-I-U. I can link it down below. This is a brilliant power bank. Honestly, it charges our stuff so fast, and it lasts a good few charges for your phone or iPad or anything. It's got a little iPhone end. It has got different adapters for if you've got an Android phone or something like that. So love this power bank. And obviously headache tablets, motion sickness tablets, always good to have on you all the time, just in case. So if I put them back in the top there. So when we're travelling around, it's good, it opens up quite nicely like that. We have these 2 bits. So we have a power converter here, which is brilliant, constantly use it every single hostel. It's got a few different ends. Sometimes with this plug, some plugs, it can be a little bit loose. It has fallen out a few times, but it's fine, it's okay. It rarely happens, but it's okay. And another great thing with this is you've got the USB ports on the bottom. So you can plug, you can see here, you've got all these iPhone cables. We've got 3 iPhone cables here. They've also got USB ports on this extension lead. So we love this extension lead. Let's say you've got more USB cables here. So we've got 7 for USB ports overall, and we've got 3 main plugs for our English stuff. So if we want to charge our toothbrush or other things which we need to plug in using this plug, we use this extension cable. So I carry these around in my backpack when we travel. Then we have the money belt. So passports and some cards and money in there. And then the last thing in the main compartment is my GoPro bits. So handles, extra bits like waterproof case, batteries, stuff like that. It says laundry pouch, but I just use it for my GoPro bits. And then you have a little zip thing at the front. So I've got notebooks in here, pens and inhalers. So that's what I put in there, nicely zipped up. And then my last bit on the pouch is on my iPad. Could fit a laptop as well, but my iPad slots nicely in there and put that away. So that is my day pouch. Always wear it. So handy having the separate part from the big backpack. Just gonna put that down here. Now, the main one, the Osprey 70 litres. As I say, I love this backpack. You've got this lovely back support part here. This little bit to go around your hips to make it more comfortable as you walk, because it can get quite heavy. It can get very heavy. And these lovely adjustable shoulder straps here. So it is a comfortable backpack. I really like it. Another cool feature is, you know, when you got the small backpack on the front, or my chest, which is where I wear the day pack, and I've got this on the back, you can attach it. It's got little attachable things here which attach to the day pack, which is good for when you're wearing it on your front. And if you're putting this on a bus or an aeroplane, it's better. You've got a little cover here, and this cover goes over the top and it will zip it all up, keep it all in without the straps loose and about. Sometimes they can get caught in the airport, like conveyor belts and stuff like that, and it's just a lot nicer and neater. So that's really cool. Okay, so on to the main part of the backpack. So let's open this up. I've got this nice lock here. Very handy, very useful. Slots in here really nicely. Let me just that's here. Put that there. Right, let's open this up. So as you see, it can open up completely, which is fantastic. So if I want to get stuff at the bottom, it's so easy rather than backpacks that just open at the top. That can be very awkward to dig down and get something out if you need to. This opens up fully, which is another great feature of this backpack. So I've got the front part here, so we'll quickly go through this front pouch here and what's in here, and then I'll go through the main stuff, the clothes, all that sort of stuff which I packed. So in here. So in here I have my sandals. This Tiva sandals are fantastic.
Hurricane XL.
Hurricane XL, thanks Kasha. So we wore these, I wear these so much, especially in hot places. You know, you don't want to walk around with socks and trainers on. These sandals are brilliant, and look, we've hiked up places in these sandals and they've been fantastic. So yeah, a pair of sandals, especially these Tiva ones, you know, great grip, comfortable. They'll do you really well travelling around Colombia. Then also in here I have first aid kit, because you should always have a first aid kit on you. We have used it a couple of times, a few bits from there. The main thing we use this for, we had an accident on a scooter in San Andreas. So we used some of the antiseptic things, some wipes and bandages from here. So yeah, the only other things in here are antihistamines, diarrhea tablets, a few more bandages, some Diarrhea as well for when you've got a bad tummy. And in this one it's just tablets. Playing cards. We have the luggage scales. So just to make sure our backpack is underweight for what we need if we're travelling by plane. And then here we have our documents and things. So that goes in the front. Oh, and there's a pen in there. And let's turn to the main part of the backpack. So we have a waterproof jacket, a small compact waterproof jacket. We've used this a few times in Colombia. Mostly we use this for the Lost City hike. That came in very handy, and I suppose in Palomino it absolutely chucked it down. So this has come in very handy. And then again, while you've got this, if you're wearing your big backpack and it is pouring down, you do want a waterproof cover for your backpack, because this isn't waterproof, and you can just imagine if it's chucking it down and everything inside gets soaked, how horrible that will be. So a waterproof cover for your backpack. This is cool because you put it over your backpack and you can hook it up from sideways and from the top, which keeps it very secure over your backpack. which is fantastic. This stuff and a few other bits, we will put links down below for our Amazon account. So if you are interested in any of this, you can buy it. So they're the waterproof bits, very important, very important. Next up, we have flip-flops. So flip-flops, like now if I was walking around the hostel and if I just want to shower, if the shower looks a bit grubby or not nice, flip-flops are always handy. And just generally just slip them on, walk around the hostel, walk around here, it's very good. Sometimes I've been out in town wearing flip-flops unbelievably, but I have. And next I have the toiletry bag. So in here I've got deodorants and I've got face cream, sun lotion, I've got nail clippers in the front here, a little scissors in here as well. So yeah, all my toiletries go in here. So it's very handy. So, and the good thing with this, if you're in the bathroom, you can just hook this up somewhere. And Kasia did break the zipper, unfortunately. She is a breaker. How many zips she's broken is unbelievable.
Actually, quite a few.
Yeah.
About 5.
Yeah, so many zips. So yeah, this is handy. Just if you want to hang it in like somewhere you don't want to put it down, this is really good. Then, right, we've got the other bits and bobs. So. In here is just my towel. It's a quick dry towel from Mountain Warehouse. A lot of the places, a lot of hostels and hotels, we do get given towels. Like here we've got towels, even in this very cheap hostel. But sometimes you will have to use your own towel, and this quick dry one is brilliant because, as you say, it dries very quickly. So it's very handy. So I'll just put that in there. I've got a hoodie. So, hoodie, a lot of the time, in Colombia, this is mostly used for the buses because the buses can get very cold. So I always have the hoodie on me just for those occasions. As for generally out and about, a lot of the places in Colombia where we were, it was warm or hot. Yeah, if it was a little bit colder, I would wear a shirt, which I've got, a long sleeve shirt. So this hoodie was mainly for the buses. Didn't really use it many other times, to be honest. I have neck pillow. Perfect for buses and planes. Yeah, you get some long night buses. It's always much more comfortable to have this neck pillow, just a little squeezy blow up one. And in here, which might not apply to everyone, I've got a shaver for my beard, for my head. So this is brilliant. It's got a couple of ends here. I bought this in Colombia. So this is a Colombian one with a Colombian plug. Originally I had a portable one, but we didn't bring the charger for it, so it was a bit useless. So I had to chuck that one out and buy a new one. So I bought this in Colombia. I'm now regretting I didn't buy another battery powered one, which I just charge, because this has a cable, a limited cable to how far you can reach. And now we're in Peru, the power's different. This goes absolutely mental when I turn it on. I'm afraid it's going to explode in my face. So yeah,
Not a joke.
It's not a joke. It goes absolutely crazy now we're in Peru. So I'm not sure that was the best purchase, to be honest, because I really think I should buy a battery powered one.
It was cheap. We got excited.
It was cheap, and yeah, we didn't realise the cable, and then yeah, when we came to Peru, it goes absolutely mental. So yeah, but I need it. So everything else in here is packed in packing cubes. Everything which I used in Colombia is in these packing cubes here. There are some stuff which I didn't use, which some fit in here, and I got another packing cube of stuff which I didn't use. So this is just stuff which I wore in Colombia. So I've got this black packing cube here and these red ones, but if I'm going to be honest, these Go Next red ones are brilliant. So much better than this flimsy one. After you zip it up, you've got this outside zipper which compresses it even more. So you've got it all zipped up normally, and then you've got this outside one which will compress it even more, which is great for saving space. So let me go through what I took. So let's go through the underwear first. So I've got 10 pairs, might seem a bit crazy. I do change mine every day. Some travellers can go days and days without changing them, but no, that's not me. I don't like the sound of that at all. So I've got 10. As you can see, they're quite compact. As I say, I've got a couple more on me and one in the wash. so it doesn't take up that much space. I've got some Merino Wool ones here, and I've got some bamboo ones here because we read these are the perfect ones to have. They are nice, they are comfortable, but I think those ones are more in the case if you're going to be wearing them for a few days. Merino ones here, so they're odor resistant and they're comfortable and like kind of sweat resistant, but if you're going to be changing them so often like I am, you probably don't have to, but if you're planning to wear them for days on end, the Merino ones are pretty good, to be honest. So socks, I've got 3 pairs of socks, 2 here, 1 in the wash. So I've got trainer socks here, and I've got these bamboo ones. So comfortable, these bamboo ones, really. The ones in the wash are bamboo ones as well. So soft, so comfortable. I love these socks. The only issue with these, if you do laundry, they do take quite a long time to dry, which is the only issue with these. The same with the bamboo, other bamboo stuff I've got, it takes a long time to dry, which is a bit of a pain sometimes, but they are very comfortable. So that is literally my underwear and socks. This one is a very simple one, it's just swim shorts. 2 pairs, I got another pair which I didn't use, which is in the pile of stuff here. So 2 pairs of swim shorts is all you need. My main clothes, my main packing cube. So again, I'll say 1 t-shirt and 1 pair of shorts are in the wash. So this would be included in this. So 1 pair of long sleeve trousers, just normal trousers. That can be like, if you're going out somewhere smart, you could probably wear these, or use them for the bus on the cold trips. I think I only wore these on the bus. Actually travelling around during the day, I don't think I wore these at all, apart from on the bus. So there you go. 1 shirt, so if we were going out for a meal or something, I would wear just this short sleeve shirt. Yeah.
Do you want to give it back to me so I can hang it back?
Give that to Kasia so she can hang it on there. I have these bamboo t-shirts, I have 3. So 3 just plain white bamboo t-shirts, just normal short sleeve t-shirts. Bamboo t-shirts are good because they don't smell as much as like normal t-shirts and stuff, which is you need, and kind of better for when you're sweating, because when you're in Colombia you are going to sweat. It's very hot in a lot of places, and if you're travelling around carrying this backpack on your back and the small one on the front, you're going to be sweating, let's be honest. You will need these anti-wick kind of bamboo comfortable t-shirts, so that's there. And what's this?
Cucumber, you just got it.
It's a cucumber which we bought the other day, and it's found its way into my t-shirts and stuff. A little something planted by Kasia there. So you always carry around a cucumber just in case. You know, just in case you're hungry or for whatever. Here you go. Okay. Other t-shirts. So I've got this one on here. Just a normal plain t-shirt which I like. 1 tank top here. So 3 normal short sleeve t-shirts. Yeah, so these ones I didn't wear that much because you can get quite sweaty, and especially these 2, they do show up the sweat quite a lot, which isn't nice. So I preferred more of the bamboo ones, or this sports t-shirt here, which is, you know, good against sweat and odours, and it's quick drying as well. So I prefer more of these types, or the bamboo ones, rather than just these normal plain t-shirts, which I didn't wear too often. And then I've got a long sleeve shirt, so if I don't want to wear the hoodie or something, or sometimes I did wear this on the bus, or if the nights got a little bit colder and we're going out, I'd wear this long sleeve shirt. It's quite nice. So that is everything that's in my packing cubes. What I'll be wearing on my feet is trainers, so that's it down here. I've got these Adidas Terex trainers, which are really good. They're so comfortable, got good grip, and I wore these on like Lost City hike. If I'm going on a hike, I'll wear these, and they're just comfortable to wear, just walking around the city, just in general really. If I'm not wearing my sandals, I'll be wearing these, and like if on the bus I'll be wearing them as well, a bit warmer, or walking around a city which isn't boiling hot, I'll just wear these. So really comfortable, really recommend these. They've been fantastic for me in Colombia, really have been, everywhere I've gone. And then these ones are holding together quite nicely, whereas Kasia's are not holding together that well, These are going to last for a while, I think. And then, last but not least, my hat. So I'm always wearing this constantly. You're constantly wearing a hat in Colombia because, you know, the sun is strong in Colombia. If you're wearing it, if you're on the Caribbean coast, even if you're in Bogota, you'll be wearing a hat most of the time, or at least I am. A lot of this stuff I'll link down below to Amazon. So that is everything which I used in Colombia. So now what I'm going to show you is the pile of stuff which I took in my backpack, which I didn't touch, which I didn't need, which I wish I didn't bring, which has made the backpack so much heavier, it's ridiculous. So I made these mistakes, so maybe somebody else might not. So I'm going to show you that now. I'm not going to pack this all away, I'm just going to show you. Now I'm going to show you the stuff which I packed for Colombia, which I didn't use. Almost worked. Okay. No, that's fine. So this pile here was in my backpack. I've been carrying this around for 2 months when I didn't need to. You do not know how heavy these backpacks can get, and honestly, if I could go back and redo it all again, I would, because this is crazy. Okay, so let's just quickly go through what I packed, which I didn't need. So, another pair of swim shorts. I'm going to chuck it to Kasia. In here is another whole packing cube. I've got a fleece and a coat. So, yeah, a little fleece like that and a puffer jacket coat sort of thing, which you can't see there, but yeah. Maybe somewhere else in South America I might need it, maybe not both, but in Colombia, the hoodie and the long sleeve shirt, one hoodie and one long sleeve shirt is all I needed. I didn't need this fleece and I did not need this coat. Next, I've got a few, just ends for iPhone cables. Honestly, there's so many USB ports in this. This is just absolutely pointless. So many trainer socks, 3 more pairs of trainer socks, and another pair of underwear, which I didn't use at all, so they can go. A pair of jean shorts. Didn't wear these jean shorts once at all. I just wore these shorts. I forgot to mention these shorts. These shorts with zip-up pockets. I wear these most of the time. These are just pointless. Hardly ever wore them. Another long pair of trousers to go. We have this pair, which I wear all the time. Well, not all the time on the buses. And these I did not touch. Even though they're nice, soft inside, they are nice trousers. But I never wore them once. So one trousers is all you need. One pair of trousers. So they're gone. Actually, I've got another pair of long trousers here. I didn't see them. So yeah, another heavy. These are actually quite heavy, long pair of trousers with zips and everything. Thought they'd come in handy. Haven't touched them at all. So I bought 3 pairs of long trousers. I just needed one. So I've been carrying them around. Oh, another pair of long, thick socks. Not used. A few little bits like head torches, GoPro accessories, cables which I haven't used. I have no idea why I bought these random cables. More cables in here as well. They can go. Oh, this bag. More cables, more iPhone charging cables. I've got so many. 3 is more than enough. Sorry. Earplugs. Never used earplugs. Doesn't take up much space. This waterproof case, although it's brilliant, we've got 2. We just needed 1 really. If we're going in the water, Kasia has 1. We just used that. Haven't used mine once. So eye mask. Yeah, it looks a bit girly, but yeah, I did use eye mask. There's another pair of earbuds in here. Didn't need those. 2 more things. Sleeping bag liners. We saw people recommending sleeping bag liners traveling Colombia in quite a few places and blogs and stuff. And now we wish we never listened to them because it's the biggest waste of money we made in Colombia. I think this sleeping bag liner. It's ridiculous. It's quite heavy, quite chunky compared to, you know, some things. And it's fine. Everywhere we slept is absolutely fine. You're not going to sleep in some rotten, mouldy, poo-stained sheets. Everywhere's going to be fine. Okay, so sleeping bag liner, definitely do not bring that. And last thing, I mean, as good as this book is, it's fantastic. It's Lonely Planet book. We did all our research before we came. We had it all planned out where we were going to go. We didn't refer back to this at all. Internet is fine everywhere. So if we really needed to check somewhere, we checked on our phone. So carrying the actual book, pointless, and it's very heavy. So that is everything which I packed, which I needed, and everything which I packed which I didn't need. So don't make those mistakes. So now we're going to go on to what Kasia packed.
So let me show you everything what I've got on me now. That's what I used and wore in Colombia. So let me start with my day pack. So my day pack is really cheapy. It's actually a shopping backpack, and it's been great because if I have to, I can like put so much stuff in there. So I have lots of rubbish all in my little pockets. Eye mask for the buses, spare face mask, some extra pads, another mask, very important, my headphones, which comes with a little cable. I keep them in my top compartment, my tablet, sunglasses, hairbrush, extra mask, little extra lock, headache tablets, more tampons. I've got Dettol hand sanitizer, which I carry all the time. I like that. I've got toilet roll because on the bus stations rarely there will be toilet roll or inside the bus toilets. And as well, I've got a plastic bag, so we try to not to get any more, just save environment if we can. So inside my main compartment, I've got a hat, like you will need in Colombia. I think I did have a sunstroke once when I didn't wear my hat, which I would highly recommend. Like Dan said, Colombian buses get very cold, so I have, and if you haven't watched his part, I have a hoodie, which I wear constantly on every single bus. We didn't plan to take them, but I really like my hoodie, so I just couldn't say goodbye to it. And another important thing, my portable, my travel pillow. Oh my god, every single bus I use it. It's like a puff up one, the same what Dan has. I also use it in a lot of hostels because like here you will get one pillow, rarely you get few, and I need to sleep on a little bit higher, so I use it all the time. I would highly recommend this special one. Okay, so that's it for my hand luggage. I don't usually carry my day pack with me. We carry Dan's, we put water and everything there. Mine mainly I fill it up for buses. So getting back to my big suitcase, I love this suitcase. So people actually recommended against this because it doesn't have amazing support on the back, but to be honest, it doesn't bother me at all. Me and Dan been hiking miles with this heavy backpacks on the top. It is hard, but any backpack will be hard when the weight is there. So I would highly recommend it. It's Porter 65, so 65 liters. It's bigger than Dan's big backpack by quite a bit, so we can actually fit more stuff in here. It has quite a few different compartments. So one of the best features which I love is the shoe compartment, which I wear my flip-flops, which I use in the shower, in hostel, and I use my trainers, put them there, so the rest of my clothes and things don't actually smell. I've got Treks, Adidas Treks, which I would not recommend because after a month I've got holes. I'm not sure if you can see it in both of the shoes. I've been wearing them for 3 months now, but the holes came up after a month. They've been great for hiking, trekking, but actually I'm losing the track already.
Not the best.
Not the best at all, actually. Yeah, definitely recommend against them. So then I've got extra compartment at the front, so which we carry a COVID test just for in case if we're feeling unwell. Actually one day Dan didn't feel very well, so we tested him and he was fine. It just makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm not sure if we should have had them with us, but we had them at home, so why not to use them, yeah? compartment which just fell out my shampoo. I use Lush bar shampoo. It's been great. It's so small, and oh, I used a lot of it already. So I've used it for 3 months now, and I still got quite a lot left. I would highly recommend it. Instead of carrying big heavy shampoo, this is great. It's been lovely. I highly recommend it. With the little pot, make sure you dry the shampoo bar before you put it back in the box. Yeah. Then I have lots of rubbish. I have my makeup bag, which I keep in this compartment. Just easy access. I don't put makeup on every day, but sometimes I just rather, I'm quite girly. I like to feel a bit nicer with makeup. I also have mosquito cream and laundry soap, which I used all the time, like you can see. Another compartment, I have earbuds, more laundry soap, more tampons, all boring stuff. Let's get to my main compartment. Like Dan, I've got the same little lock, which has been great. Some hostels, we've been using it to lock our stuff away, but mainly I use it to lock my suitcase. So my backpack is like a suitcase. Look at this, I love this. Honestly, this was the best buy. I'm glad I didn't listen to anyone. It feels like a suitcase. Love it. And what I've got inside, I've got probably too many pants, too many bras. I've got one bra on me, then I've got two normal ones, 2 sports ones. To be honest, I wore them only a few times. I prefer normal bra, so I don't need that many. Oh, I've got this amazing Wuka period underwear. I know it's probably not an amazing thing to talk about.
No, it's good.
But actually, sleeping in a hostel, sometimes you are a little bit conscious if you are the time in the month. So definitely I would highly recommend it. This company, Wuka, as well. It's been great. They're not cheap. They're like £20 actually for one pair. But I use them a lot and they've been great. I also have got some bamboo underwear and some more period phones. They are Pelvi company. They're not that great. They're not breathable. I would not recommend them. So I've got some fluffy socks, which I like on cold baths. I've got bamboo socks, which been great. My feet didn't smell once within them, and I absolutely love them. I also got the Merino Wool. They're supposed to be underwear, but actually I wore them as a shorts on a. I just wore them on a hike because I thought anti-odor and just good for you, and they've been fine, absolutely. But to be honest, I probably didn't need them. I also got those extra shorts. I did wear them quite a few times, and more underwear. I've got quite a few, but not too many. Women's underwear is quite quick, quite easy to wash, and so you don't have to have lots like the guys do. So I've got my makeup bag, which is supposed to be here. I've got some teeth whitening strips, some sponges, soap, moisturizer. This is the same one which Dan has. We actually share it. Whoever got space in the backpack then carries it, and we use the weight scale to check whose backpack is heavier. Then the lighter backpack gets the makeup bag. So, and then again my laundry pouch with my fast drying towel. Like Dan's, mine is just pink. We use it all the time. We just had a wash, so it smells lovely. Probably next time I would bring another one, just because when this one is in a wash you need something else to dry yourself with, so next time I'll have an extra, maybe smaller one. Then all my clothes. Oh no. Okay, let me just take out everything what I've got. So I've got extra top compartment, my waterproof for my backpack, my waterproof coat. My waterproof coat is Mountain Warehouse. It's really cheapy, horrible, rubbish. I wouldn't recommend it. Actually, somehow, by wearing it, you get more wet inside. Yeah, don't buy it, but I still wear it. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I would definitely not recommend you this. Then I've got a waterproof, what's it? Swim cell waterproof bag for your phone. I use it quite a lot. Most of my clothes don't have pockets, and sometimes I just put my phone here and I hang it underneath my t-shirt. It's just easy access, and so I don't have to put my phone in the backpack. There we go. Then we have an electric toothbrush, which is in the bathroom now. So we obviously got cable, which is a bit stupid because you've got one end to another end, which you need to pop to another end. But it works perfectly. Then I have my little bag with little girly stuff: foot file, epilator, little thread, nail varnish, hair bubble, or like a period cup. I know a lot of people use them. Personally, we haven't, staying in the hostels with joint bathrooms, you don't really want to use this, just because you have to have access to water right next to the toilet if you want to use those. So they're great if you've got your private bathroom all the time. Anyway, let's move on then. This is the clothes which I wore in Colombia. That's it, nothing else. First, I've got four swim costumes. It's too many, you don't need that many. You definitely need two, but because I brought four, I'm sort of person who feels like I'm carrying it, I better wear it. So I made sure I wore them all, but you only need two. I'll give that to Dan so he can zip it. So let me show you. So like Dan said, I break zips, and I've got this horrible packing cube as well. I wouldn't recommend this. Really cheapy. We got it last minute to just split our clothes, and my zip broke. My clothes. So I have quite a few t-shirts, and I wore every single one from here. Thank you. I have a long sleeve PJ which I wore all the time. It's been short sleeve. Long shirt which I wear all the time to sleep in. I really like that. It's just so comfortable. And sometimes actually I wear the merino shorts underneath if I stayed here in an upper bed in a hostel, just not to flash anyone, because that wouldn't be pretty. Then I have so I brought 3 pairs of shorts. The ones I'm wearing, like really fluffy, really loose ones, and 2 jeans ones, pretty much the same. You probably don't need that many jean shorts. You probably could get away with 1 jean shorts, 1 loose shorts, and maybe some other material shorts. Otherwise it's too many, but I am a bit of a girly girl, so I brought those. They like from Zara. I really like them. They just look nice, but not as comfortable. So I just brought them because they look good, which don't do. I also brought 2 dresses. I've got a long dress, that sort of loose dress. I wore it a lot of hostels. Sometimes if you need to put something quick, just quickly put it on. It was great. I brought this dress, which I shouldn't have. But again, I'm quite girly girl, so for Christmas or if I'm going out somewhere nicer, I quite like to wear it. It's really light, doesn't take much space, and it just makes me feel a little bit, sometimes a bit nicer about myself, just so I can dress up. I've got 3 pairs of leggings and 1 pair of jeans. 1 pair of leggings is in the wash at the moment. I've got those really bit thicker ones from Decathlon. They've been amazing, highly recommend them. Then I have a Mountain Warehouse, those ones. I wore them a lot, but to be honest, I probably could have done without them. I think Colombia, definitely 1 pair of leggings is enough, as it's so hot. If you're planning to hike, maybe 2, just so if one gets dirty you can wear the other ones, but jeans definitely you don't need in Colombia. It's just too hot. I wore them, don't take me wrong, but each time I wore them I sweated a lot. So then I get into my t-shirts. I'm sorry, it's so boring. Yes, I've got two the same pretty much crop tops from Zara, just really short. I wore them a lot with shorts. They've been great. I've got a really loose leopard print top. Just, I know a lot of backpackers say you should pick neutral colors. I'm not that sort of person, and I think you should not listen to like what type of clothes you should bring as a this material or this material. I think you should decide what your personality is and bring the things which you like, because otherwise you will get a bit depressed. Or I brought the vest because I saw a lot of people who bring vest. I'm not a vest girl. I wore it like maybe twice and I really don't feel good in a vest. I know it's silly, but I also got myself a little crop top t-shirt. Colombia is great. You can like wear your show bit of your belly and no one cares. I also got this Nike t-shirt. I know as well people say you shouldn't flash branded clothes, but in Colombia felt so safe that it didn't matter what brand that you are wearing branded clothes. Like maybe in this one I was a little bit careful because it's a bit of a staple on the back, so sometimes I wear a backpack on the back, but I really like this t-shirt because it's so comfortable. So I wore it a lot, and I also got another plain t-shirt which I wore a lot on the buses from Decathlon. Just a simple plain t-shirt which I wore a lot. Then my favorite is the long shirt. It's brilliant. It has this big pocket, so I can put a bottle of water in here and it holds. I can put my phone, everything. I use it as a cover up from sun. I will use it on the buses as a duvet if it's very cold. I will use it as a dressing gown when I'm coming out from the bathroom. So I would highly recommend the long big shirt, so you can wrap up in it, which is brilliant. And I also got the clothes which I got on myself. Oh, can you pass me? And of course I've been wearing them today. My Tiva sandals. They've been great. I probably would like a little bit girlier ones, but as they did give me a few blisters, to be honest. But we can't have everything. We can't look good and be comfortable. Yeah.
What on earth happened there? Wardrobe collapsing.
Show it.
Well, this
What just happened?
just started collapsed. Right, that'll be okay.
So now I'm going to show you what I brought to Colombia, but I haven't used. Faked. So I got a little box with spare earrings. I didn't need them. To be honest, I probably could buy them. I should chuck this out because it's just taking a bit of space. But I just can't. Then I've got a rescue remedy spray. I thought I do get a bit anxious and a bit panicky. I thought I might need it, but to be honest, I felt so comfortable in Colombia that I didn't have to use it at all. Then I got lovely my doggy Misha, but it does take a little bit of space. But as well, I would carry her to the end. But I keep forgetting to take her to take pictures with her. Then I've got two hats which I didn't have to use yet in Colombia. I haven't used in Colombia, but I hope maybe in some cooler country I will. I also got this mug. Most of places do have mugs, do have cups, but as well I'll just have to carry it to the end. Then I got this. I watched someone else's video and they said like, oh, you have to have this bodysuit short sleeve. To be honest, I don't know why I bought it. I don't really like it. I know it's easy to wear, but yeah, I just don't like how I feel in it. So when you backpack, you do realize actually you want to look nice, you want to feel good. So I didn't need this. Then I've got some extra underwear, extra socks because I had too many. I also brought a crop top which I forgot about. It's so small, some sort of it lost in packing, so I haven't worn it once. And I also got another pair of those period thongs which are not good, and I only used one pair a few times and I didn't want to use this one. Thick woolly socks, not. And I got this, I think it was like River Island top, which again, it's I just don't feel good in it, so I haven't worn it. And I've got a whole packing cube which I haven't used anything in Colombia. I've got a Mountain Warehouse fleece here and a puffer jacket. And and we've got little neck covers. So yeah, didn't need to use it once. Colombia is generally so hot, so that's it.
So there you go. That's everything we wore and didn't wear, used and didn't use in Colombia.
We've got a few extra items which we bought on the way.
Yeah, there's a few
like
things.
Snorkels, which we got for each other for Christmas. We carry a little bag with coffee, tea, sugar, salt, popcorn.
Yeah, this is stuff which we bought in Colombia. Water shoes, again, we bought in Colombia. A good shop which we like our clothes from is Decathlon. We've got to recommend that. A lot of the clothes we bought are from Decathlon and we love them.
And actually, we've got a lot of stuff from Mountain Warehouse which we didn't like.
Yeah, we weren't too keen on it.
Yeah, so which was weird because we would have thought that Mountain Warehouse is much better.
So Decathlon is our recommendation for a shop to use because it's got loads of stuff, cheap, great. So we hope you found this useful. If you can give it a like and subscribe if you found it useful, and we'll see you on our next video.
See you then.
See you later. Bye.